Everest Base Camp is one of those bucket list hikes outdoor people dream about, with altitudes that will have you gasping for air,
It's hard to breathe.
and the long treks that will test your strength. This is a place to be for the brave. I have first seen you in books that made me wonder if I can see you someday. Who would have thought that I finally get here? My curiosity led me to immersing myself in a unique
I
culture.
don't know if I can make it. Nanginginig na yung kamay ko.
This is my journey to the foot of Mount Everest.
I'm about to begin my journey, Mount Everest Base Camp, so I'll start it here in Lukla. So good luck, because they call it the most dangerous airport.
The journey has begun from Kathmandu. I rode a car going to the domestic airport where I'll be taking a plane to Lukla, the jump-off point for the Everest Base Camp trek with 5,364 meters above sea level. It is almost twice the height of the highest mountain in the Philippines. I got a little bit easy. It's more scary when you think that you'll be landing at the world's most dangerous airport. I met my local guide here and he'll be with me in the next 12 days of this adventure.
I've just arrived here at Lukla, and what's your name?
Benjamin Rai. Benjamin Rai.
I'm with Benjamin Rice, my guys. So, hours?
Yeah.
5 hours. Just survived the most dangerous airport in the world. Most of the trail here established already, and it's mostly stones, so hindi pa mahirap yung ngayon. It's not yet hard, so I don't know tomorrow. How's your trek? And there are tons of people who have finished already the base
We
camp.
passed by different stupas. There were lots of rivers. Everything in here is established already. It was all tailored to fit the demand of travelers. The place was commercialized to make the most out of their tourism, but this has also been their way of living.
Oh, and he's carrying 80 kilos. Oh my gosh. All the supplies. So strong. Hot. So lahat na kinakain namin dito, dinadala ng mga Sherpa. That's why it's a little bit expensive, because we're on a mountain. Oh, look at that.
This was an easy trail with gradual ascent. I finally got my first view of Himalayas and it felt like I'm in a movie. I couldn't have imagined that there's something like this at the top. I finally arrived in Monjo as my first stop at 2,835 meters. It took me 4 hours of walking to get here. Just had dinner and met some hikers around.
This means if you get like a high altitude sickness, if you want to use Diamox, that type you have to, your lips going to blow.
If I take Diamox,
Diamox, and if you don't have enough water in your body,
that's a side effect.
side effect, and then dry. Yeah, and then your fingers like a
Like
hand
it's
and like
blowing.
a toe.
Oh.
Those are the tingling.
Okay, so
You go pee and sleep, pee and sleep. That's not.
so I thought that I need to take Diamox, but there's also side effect of it. I can see a snowy mountain from afar. I am finally rested and about to start my day 2.
Sobrang lamig ngayon.
Ngayon ako tataas ng more than sa taas ng Mount Apo. So, naninibago ako coming from an island. Yung kinakabahan ako sa mga susunod na mangyayari. Dahil 13 days pa yung mangyayari. So, I just survived day 1. I don't know if kakayanin natin siya. But, naniniwala ako na kapag strong yung mindset mo, kakayanin natin yan. And hopefully, hindi natin ma-experience yung altitude sickness. About to sleep 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. Kailangan natin bumawi sa tulog. And tomorrow, it's gonna be another day of adventure. Good night.
unfortunately, we can fly a drone. So you have to apply for a permit at National Park and Wildlife Conservation for 1,500 US dollars. So thankfully, I didn't bring. And there are armies in here, so there are specific checkpoint in between that you have to pay for entrance fee. So far, it's been 1 hour and there's still no houses. So we're now entering a forest and medyo stonish na yung trail dito. I think ito yung pinakamaganda kapag solo ka. You can stop whenever you want and walk at your own pace. Hindi ko siya na-enjoy. And I'm not even listening to music right now, just the sound of nature. Yeah. What's your name again?
Birjamandra.
Birjamandar will be with me for 12 more days. Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
He's just wearing sneakers and a pants. But he already went to the summit twice.
3,800 something.
Time to acclimatize. I'll be spending 2 days here in Namche Bazar for acclimatization. The accommodation here has a television, free Wi-Fi, coffee maker, and even a hot shower. You won't think that you're already at 3,500 meters above sea level. I had dal bhat for dinner. It's a Nepali cuisine that you shouldn't miss. Dal bhat is a traditional meal originated from the Indian subcontinent.
The more you go up, the more expensive the prices because they carry all from the bottom. So this is the most famous food here in Nepal and I really love it. So you have to mix it like bibimbap. Today we're just gonna chill out and prepare ourselves for acclimatization because our body needs to adapt for environment, new altitude.
There's also a common phrase, dal bhat power 24 hours. It means that if you eat this, you will have energy to trek for 24 hours. I had nothing to do, so I explored the town as I acclimatized, and surprisingly, it's a city in the mountains and also the center of trade in Khumbu region. Namche Bazar has developed into a small colorful market town. They sell everything from Tibetan artifacts to trekking and climbing equipment and everything you might need during your trip.
Surprisingly, there are tons of shops in here. I don't know how they were able to bring it all together. So there's also a phone shop and there are tons of jackets in here and like a lot. So even branded. Well, how much is that? Yeah. Sorry. So she's not the owner. Sorry. You're the owner? How much is that? This one? Wow. How did you bring it? Helicopter? Or Sherpa? This Sherpa? Wow. So how much is this? 3,000. Wow. So this is 3,000.
This is a place to immerse yourself in Sherpa culture. I even see some schools around here. This is where they live now, up on the mountains.
Today I ordered tukpa. This is mixed vegetable with I don't know. So let's try it. So it has egg and buffalo. So this is buffalo. Buffalo chicken with buffalo. This is one of the local Nepali food. Like lomi in Batangas. What is sarap in Nepal? Nepali. Sarap. Eh, delicious. What is delicious in
Mito.
Mito. This is mito. Must try. Especially very cold right now. I'm walking right now in this village and a lot of people are going up to acclimatize. Namaste. You live here? Very cold. From Philippines. You buy stuff there, far.
Yeah.
Lukla. Walk every day. Just bought a shade and beanie. So today is just a chill day. We're gonna acclimatize for 2 hours trekking.
2.5 hours.
I'm still with my Sherpa. He's gonna be with me for 10 more days, or I don't know. So it's just gonna be a chill day. This is a way to acclimatize. So para our body will adapt to the climate. So yeah, there are tons of helicopter flying. Woo! Helicopter take us going back home. Instead of just resting the next day, it's time to acclimatize. So I needed to go up so my body could adapt to the new altitude and climate. 2 hours of trekking, I finally arrived at Hotel Everest. And we just dropped by this Hotel Everest. Unfortunately, there's no clearing right now, so I can't afford the menu here. It's a little bit pricey because already 3,800 above sea level. This is the nicest hotel. Is this the most expensive hotel? Here?
Yeah.
And this, imagine how they brought all the materials here. Oh my gosh. Located at altitude 3,880 and now the 3rd highest hotel place in the world. It was very foggy, so there's no view around. The weather was very okay until we ate lunch. Amma helped me and now it's starting to snow. She's teaching me how to be a Sherpa. No? Okay. Thank you, Didi.
Thank you, Baini.
Let's hug. Hug.
Thank you, Baini.
Baini, what's Baini?
Baini is small.
Thank you. A while ago, I love snow. But right now, it's freaking cold. So we decided to skip the village when we're now going down. And we bought this umbrella. I am so excited to experience snow in my life, but it's so cold. Sing mujhe?
Same with it, yeah.
Sing mujhe. There's an airport here for helicopter daungan. Yeah, we can see it right now. What? That's the Everest Base Camp? This is the helicopter helipad. So they have here at Tengbuche. It's still raining, snowing, raining. That's how life. It's not just about sunny days. Sometimes there are rains and you just have to enjoy it, right? You enjoying it?
Yeah.
Woo!
Slowly. Oh. Oh. Baini là đồn chơi.
There's a monastery here in Namche, but unfortunately it's closed right now, so we're just gonna go back to our hotel. Yeah. Still raining, but it's a little bit hot here because it's no longer snowing compared up. go! It's another day of adventure. It's my day 4 of climbing to Mount Everest Base Camp, going to Tebongche. I think it's gonna be 5 hours of walking because the higher the altitude, the slower you are when climbing because the oxygen is less oxygen when you're up there. So hopefully the weather will be good. Oh. Slow, steady, because eventually you're gonna get there. Just have to walk slowly. Now heading to Tebongche. It's still raining right now. We're now entering a forest. I don't know. It's an open forest. I don't know how you call it, but it started with a flat and now it's gonna be a steep climb like this. Oh, so let's do this. After acclimatization day, I headed next to Tengbuche. We entered the forest that had lots of descent. I know that there will be tons of assault after lots of descent. 3 hours more. So there's another checkpoint here going up to Tebongche. Tengbuche. Last stop, going to Everest Base Camp. There's a checkpoint here and I had my last meat lunch. This is pork. So I ordered, this is dalbat? Meat. This is China. They call China not spicy.
No.
No. Ah, China is no.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So fast, huh? This is pork. The weather was bad. Non-stop rain at the start and now it's snowing. We passed by this monastery, so I think here in Tembuktu we're almost there, and there's a monastery there, so there might be some monk here, so let's see. After a long assault, we're now entering a village, and this is called Tengmuche. I don't know what to say in speechless. So yeah, this is Tengmuche. It's currently snowing because we're already up high, and this is your village here, their monastery. So there might be some monk here. I think I might go. Okay. I can imagine there are monks living here, up the mountain. Unfortunately, camera is not allowed here, so we're just gonna stay until here. Oh my! What is this? It's my first time to see snow in real life. Oh my gosh, am I dreaming? What is this place? Am I dreaming? I don't know. So your first time is like experiences in your entire life. This is magical. Like, am I dreaming? Seriously ako. Siguro yung mga nakikita mo sa movie, nandito ka na in real life. We walked to a trail with snow, so cold. Where's base camp? Where's base camp? Is it here? The mountain?
No. Mountain is
It's harder to breathe this time, but the view gets better every day. While looking at the mountains, it makes me wonder if I'm dreaming, if this is really happening now. I didn't expect that there were still houses here, and after 6 hours of trekking, I finally rested at my accommodation. The view was so nice here, and you can see the view of the Himalayas from the window. I didn't expect that there would be a lot of people here from all over the world. They were mostly in groups and I rarely talked to anyone. I feel introverted this time. On this part, the guest houses started to be more remote.
Now there is no electricity. You have to pay for the internet connection and even a charging station. They still serve nice food as I still have a good appetite as of now. My guide told me that I should try garlic soup to avoid sickness. My only company was my guide. He didn't expect much English, but he did take care of me a lot.
So fast.
यो पत्रकार हो कि
10 minutes. So fast. Bai told me that this garlic soup will help me for altitude sickness. And yeah, let's try it. It's like garlic. So the more you go high, the more expensive the price is. I actually brought mushroom soup, but I will keep it at the end of the day. Kinda avoiding meat because it's no longer fresh. And I ordered, I think this is like pancit. It's just fried noodles. Usually they serve for like good for 4 persons, 3 persons. So I will save it for breakfast so I can keep it. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
You don't feel no anymore.
The trail started with an amazing view of the Himalayas.
We're now heading to Devachay, so ito yung bubungad sa amin. And it's gonna be 5-hour more walk. Yeah, today is it hard?
Easy.
Easy chill.
There's finally some nice weather today. I took a lot of photos. I feel really excited. We crossed the bridge and walked flat, and then the assault started. The breathtaking views were everywhere. There were unlimited views like we were walking in a desert. We had a quick lunch and rested for an hour and continued the assault. It's now an open trail. Thankfully, the weather was good.
Yeah, I took a rest right now because it's on the assault. So far this is like the most steepest. I don't know. I think this is the steepest part. Steep? Or more? More steep? Yeah. It's on the assault right now, so it's an open trail. So thankfully it's not snowing right now, and it's a little bit hot. Ooh. I just have to walk slowly. It's a little bit steep, and it's harder to breathe because we're on a high elevation right now, maybe around 4,200. Oh, look at this view.
It's colder and my body is still adjusting. It's also getting harder to breathe this time. It took us 5 hours of walking with rest, and I am now at 4,400 meters above sea level. The village is famous for the mesmerizing scenery of the surrounding mountains and sits in a valley enclosed by high peak. Dingboche offers guest houses, lodges, and tea houses for the travelers.
Yeah, and I'm already 4,400, around 4,400. And yeah, I just feel a little bit headache. Hindi ko alam, maybe it's just in my mind, I don't know. So, maybe I'll just walk around para mawala siya. Yan, turns out meron pa rin mga accommodation dito. Lot of villages. Yeah, so we arrive here around 2 p.m. and we're just gonna chill out today.
When I felt a headache, I decided to walk outside and acclimatize instead of resting inside.
You want to make it successful, so maybe just if you have one day more, I suggest you acclimatize in Dingboche as well, okay?
So take it slow.
Take it slow. slow and steady wins the race. And drink plenty of water when you are on the trek. Yeah, 3 to 4 liter, minimum 3 to 4 liter.
Some are resting here for the next day, but I decided to start trekking to the next village. Trekking here involves being ready for whatever weather conditions. I can imagine that now it is covered with snow. Morning. It's currently snowing right now, so yesterday, this is a totally different place. I decided not to acclimatize here in Devonshire, and I'm now heading to my next stop. So I don't know, it's gonna be harder to walk because the trail is full of snow. I don't know, it's gonna be colder because we're already 4,400 meters. Oh, but I believe we can do this to make it for the Philippines. Oh.